Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. You know how this works, so I don't need to give you my little spiel, but don't forget this is not an exact science. Just communicate the best way we can. So, I love talking to Brandon. He's always so peppy. He's still showing me the same picture. He's been showing me a picture of him squatted down with a baseball glove on. And he's asking his little girl to throw a ball at him. And of course, he's outside. She throws it, and he catches it. The glove. Rolls it back to her. See if there's something else with this. They never waste a message, so there's a reason he's showing this. He rolls it back to her, rolls past her. She turns around laughing and giggling and chases the ball. Picks it up and tries to throw it back at him, but she drops it. Kind of behind her. Okay, I'm not sure why we're playing this out. There's a reason. Now she's just playing with the ball. She didn't even want to throw it to him. I don't know if he's showing me a memory or if that is happening right now. Well, probably not today because we got a bunch of snow on the ground. I don't see any snow in the picture he's showing me. They're outside with short sleeves on. So like I said, I don't know if it's a memory or if she's actually still playing with him, interacting with him. Because she's young enough that she'll see that she sees him, I'm sure. Because when they're that young, they haven't been told by the outside world, you can't play with your imaginary friends, they're not real. And we get shut down then when we're little. Okay, I'm not sure what you're showing me, Brandon. Do it again. It's like he walks up to you, and it's like he starts to put his arms around you, and then he stops, and he goes like this, but he's not touching you, but not very far from your body, and he goes like this, and he looks up. What are you trying to show me? All these spiritual charades drive me crazy. I don't know what he's signifying with that, but it's almost feel like he's trying to pull your energy up, like he's almost like he's trying to lift you off the ground, like he's trying to pull your energy higher, bring your vibration up by doing this. It goes like this. He keeps doing that, but he looks up when he does it, like up real high. So if you happen to feel air moving, like 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 this far away from you, if you happen to feel like a whoosh of air once in a while, and it probably won't feel like real strong, that'll be him doing that, trying to raise your vibration. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I've never seen it done like that, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. And you could even feel like a warmth, like go up the side of your body. But he also is looking way up when he does that. He wants you to look up there and be whatever your name is for God or source or whatever. He wants you to look up there and be thankful. Be thankful. He says, be thankful for what you have and be thankful for what you had. It's only going to get better. Now he's showing me a car. Can't quite see it. It looks dark colored. Very shiny. I don't know. He's bringing the car in a little bit closer. So he's making a point of it. Did you get a new car? Are you looking at a new car? Anyway, something about your car. Or I think it's your car anyway. I don't know why he would bring it in if it wasn't your car. Or did he have a car that was dark? So now it's like he's standing in the kitchen and he has, first it looked like a hammer, but now it looks like it could be a rubber mallet. So basically the same thing, but they'll make a different sound. He has a pot, like a big pot that you cook in. And he's holding it up and he's hitting the bottom of that as hard as he can. But I need to know the difference. Okay, now he's showing me a regular claw hammer. Because it's going to make a different sound than a rubber mallet. So imagine what that sound would be. And he's hitting it really hard, which means he's trying very hard. It doesn't mean that you're going to hear it that loud. So imagine the bottom of a metal pot and tapping a claw hammer on the bottom of it. That would be a very distinct sound. He says you have heard it. So now when you hear it, you're going to know that that's him trying to do it. And he's trying very forcefully. He's really trying to let you know that he's there. So he's going to come up with some unique things because that's what he does. He's such a cutie. He started scrambling around. He started like just scrambling around and then went over, slid up to you on his knees. He's on his knees and he kind of like he's sliding home plate or something. He's on his knees. He's sliding in right up in front of you. And he looks up at you and he goes like this. And he says, please forgive me. Please forgive me, not only for what I did, but the other things that I did. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt you. He says, oh, fuck it. Just fuck it. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to bring everybody pain. And he doesn't mean just by his last act. He means by all the other things. He means all of it. Just fuck it. I can't undo it. And then he stopped. He started to say something else, but then he stopped. I was waiting to see if he was going to continue. He says that he's glad you're home. I don't know if you made it back or not, because Mom needs you. Mom needs all of you. He's glad you're home. So if you're not home yet, he's glad you're coming home. He said something about something being scary. I don't know what he's talking about. Something being scary. I don't know if he means person, place, or thing. Come on. I know you can talk more than that, but he's not going to explain. Hmm. He's calling you his little toy. Or my toy. So he's showing himself like standing behind you. And he leans over in your left ear. And he tries to tell you that he loves you. So you everybody feels it different. So you might get a buzzing, you might get a shriek, you might get muttering, but it'll only be one ear. And he's showing the left ear. You might feel hot here, goosebumps, tingling. It just depends on how you receive the energy. I can't say for sure. And then he's going to lick the side of your face. And it probably won't feel like a wet tongue, but you'll feel that sensation. And he's laughing. He says your hair is beautiful. I don't know if you've recently done something different with it, but he says I always thought it was, but even more so now. All right, now he's showing a Christmas tree, and one of the bulbs is wiggling, and it falls, and then it gets put back, and it wiggles, and it falls. So there's going to be stuff fall off your tree, but he also says Mom's tree too. So, wow, my house just cracked. I don't know what the heck that was. I don't think the wind's even blowing. I don't think the chimes are moving. But anything that happens while I'm doing somebody's reading, it's right behind me. I don't know if it came out on the video. I'll have to go back and look. Seeing as how my microphone kind of sucks right now. Um, it was like the house. It just did it again. I've never heard that before, and I sit here all day long. It's like this, like the house shifted or cracked, but it was just in one area. You're going to hear that. And that was pretty loud. So hopefully it comes across on here. It wasn't like he hit the wall. It was like the house literally sounded like it was cracking, shifting or something. That was weird. So I like it when they find unique stuff instead of just, I mean, feathers are everywhere, but I like something unique to them. I try to talk him into it. Now he's showing the baby. And he's showing himself holding the baby. He's rocking the baby. And the baby's looking at him and laughing and giggling. So watch the baby, because the baby will be looking up in midair, nothing's there. He's and giggling, or look at the wall, or be babbling to somebody in the corner or something. That will be him, because he's definitely playing with the baby. He says, and somebody else, and somebody else. Who else? He's also playing with another kid, but I don't see. He's going to show me who it is. There's another small boy that he's playing with. Boy. Another small boy, but he's not showing me clearly who it is. So I don't know for sure. Maybe he'll say in a little bit. He's back out in the yard by this car. And right now he's just got his arms up in the air and he's dancing around. Okay, so he is drawing my eyes to a feather. I just said he's drawing my eyes to this feather. And I just said, okay, everybody gets feathers. So you're still going to find feathers. Still gonna get some feathers, even though it's a universal sign. It's not unique, but there's a song. There's a song. What about the song? What song? Oh, he's talking about Brent's song. He's playing a freaking violin. I can't imagine him ever playing the violin, but he's playing a violin right now to this song. Don't know why. I heard the song. I don't think that's the kind of music that was in there. He, he's doing it for a reason. And he's good at this. He knows what he's doing. He said, I know what I'm doing more so now than when I was down here. He says, don't doubt my love. Don't doubt that I love you. Just because I left doesn't mean that I don't love you, that I didn't love you. Then he kind of does this. Something about love being the whole pie. Love, what? Love being the whole world? Heard pie, now I hear world. Love being the whole ball of wax? I don't know what he's getting at. He keeps changing it. Maybe because my head's a little dense. Maybe he's trying to get it through my thick head. What he means by this. But he's showing like a round circle. He said it's all important. The only thing that's important is what's in your heart. And he wants you to remember that. He says you're home. You're home now, and he means in your heart, you're home. He's not saying it like in a building, in a town. He's kind of being a little mellow today. Oh, now I just started jumping around. No, I'm not. He says I am. Because I'm the one that's mellow. Uh-oh. He told me to get my shit together. I love you. He says, I've got mad, I've got mad, I've got mad, I've got mad. Then I see beer cans, and then I see fist bumping. Him and Matt, fist bumping. And he cracks me up. He says, smoke a little smoke, smoke a little smoke. Fist bumping again with Matt. He's bringing through an older man, very dark skin, kind of. I don't know that I want to really. If I say tall, that kind of gives the wrong impression. But he's built good, built built strong, but older, which would probably be a grandfather figure to you. But very not just physically strong, but strong. There's a second name, so I'm not going to ask his name. Um, but strong like his presence when he came into a room. That he had the authoritative, not overbearing, but he's coming across with this authoritative figure like he was the head of the family. But he feels like a grandfather. And he says, I've met the two knuckleheads and I'll keep them in line. And if they and if they get out of line, I will bump their heads together. And he's saying it with a very matter of fact way, like this is the way it's going to be because I say so. Now there's an older lady, and I want to say she's older than this man that stepped forward. She's definitely a grandmother figure. And she's kind of shorter, a little bent over. She's dark, and but her hair is kind of white. Her hair is very white. I can't tell if it's gray white or if it's been colored, but she's much older. And walking with a cane, even though she's just showing me, she's showing herself so you will recognize her. She does not need this cane anymore. She, I think she rules the roost. I think she would be the boss of all of them. She says, honey, don't you worry your pretty little head. Praise the Lord. Keep your ducks in a row. Count your blessings every day. Be grateful to the Lord, for he is good. Always look to him. And she pulls out her Bible. So she's a woman of strong faith. She says, we will all meet again somewhere. Don't forget to bend your knees and fold your hands. Get back in the right. I'm going to ask her to step back because this isn't supposed to be about her. But she had a very clear message for you she wanted to bring through. And that happens a lot where the door gets open and others will step through because they see the opportunity. And as she's leaving, she's tapping the cane as she walks. So evidently everybody could hear her coming because they could hear the tap of her cane as she was walking. So that's, hopefully you'll be able to understand who she is by all that. I'm froggy today. I didn't bring my cup over here. I need a drink. Brandon says, Toy, I love you. Did he call you that, but you didn't like him calling you that? Okay. So I'm not sure who heard the sound of the gun or how many people heard the sound of the gun, but he wants that person or those people that every time that flashback comes in, he wants you to replace it with a song in your head. So I'm not sure who this message is for, but he wants that person or those people to have a song picked out, a certain song, and that every time that flashback comes through, you immediately replace it, start singing that song, even if you sing it in your head. He wants you to, he wants them to start replacing it with a happy song and kind of start working on that energy. He says so it doesn't drive him crazy. Remember, I love you all. And then he starts laughing and he says, remember, I'm going to fuck with you all. I'm just going to say it like he says it. Oh, he's such a sweetie. Yeah, he's telling me I'm in my zone. He says I'm in my zone where I need to be. I'm getting advice from the other side too. Seems like that's happened quite a bit lately in my readings. Evidently, that's when they can get to me when I'm, when you're running around thinking of 100 things and trying to do 10 of them, it's hard for them to get through to me. So I'm getting advice from everywhere. Okay, he says somebody getting ready to have a birthday. He's showing a birthday candle. Somebody either just had a birthday, but it feels more like they're just getting ready to have a birthday here pretty quick. I don't think he's talking about mine since I just had one. He says, I love you all more than you know. He said it even reaches out to other people that he had grudges against, that he was pissed at. But now his love stretches out to them too. That's sweet. He's learned a lot pretty quick. Okay, he's going, toodaloo, see you later. I'll be around. You're gonna know it. Okay, so watch for those signs. And I hope there's something in this that helps. That's my whole intention anytime I do a reading, that it helps in some way. So see you later. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to him again. It's always a pleasure with him. Much love to you. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. Love you guys. See you later.